saw, dude.
Is that Robert?
That is a Robert.
Oh, looks like we're playing Outriders.
Well.
I really want to call off work now. Guess who the fuck joined the disc? Yes. You're close.
The boy.
Yes. How long are you going to be on for, sir? Hello?
No idea yet.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go live on TikTok.
An indiscriminate amount of time.
An indescribable, or I guess indiscriminate still works. Yeah. I was trying to think. I'm downloading. I didn't know I didn't have it downloaded. Outriders is downloading. Bro, I just started a live. Holy crap! There are a lot of people that joined. That was quack. Dude, I'm tired as fuck. Did I tell you about what happened last night? Or did you see my message on the thing last night?
I did not.
Dude, I woke up at 12:30 in the morning for no. So I thought that I had I always say this. I thought I had shit myself at 12:30. So I woke up and I for some reason I had snatched October's pen. I didn't even know how that got in my hand. But I ran to the bathroom.
Nasty.
I ran to the bathroom. There was nothing there, and I just farted myself awake. Sugar, are you guys okay? Well, so Sugar's cool with it. Are you cool with playing a little bit of Fortnite until Outriders?
Yeah, I can play Fortnite.
Sick. I'm just doing it. Chilling.
Let me just get to a safe spot in this game.
Ooh, you know what would be really cool? I wish you had a PC. We could all play
Robert,
Repo.
I feel like I haven't heard of him forever.
I know. I've been having really I can only describe them as thick farts. October didn't know what that meant.
I want to talk about vagina.
Wait. I know that's from American. No, is it from American Dad? No. That's Joe from Family Guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it. I was on the wavelength. It's 4:30, so my brain's down on my.
You said we could play this until 1? Until what?
Huh? Oh, Fortnite? Oh, I was going to play it till this one game downloaded, but I also need to go to work. There is a chance that they may call work off, but I don't know yet. If they do, life would be a lot easier. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. I need to work, dude, because last week I just missed so much work. I had a whole week off because of the weather, and I just need to make up some cash. It's the only reason I'm even tempted to. I really don't want to work, but I'm not making enough money through streaming yet for that to be my full-time job. I wish it was, though. God, that'd be fun. I love it.
Time to sell them toe picks.
Gotta start. Good morning. I might have to. You might be right. I told October that I had been considering doing a non-fully nudity OF. I was considering it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it, but I'm considering it.
There's a lot of people that do it and they don't show nudes.
I know. Yeah, but it's a comfort thing too. But I thought about it.
It reminds me of I think she had that conversation with you, maybe, what was it, 3 weeks or a month ago, where it borders a line because if you give people an inch, they're gonna want to take that mile.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, 100%. That's the tough part with that kind of work is that and honestly, you're actually usually better off trying to do if let's assume for a moment that you take it that direction, you're usually better off not fully showing everything because of the simple fact that usually people, once they see what they wanted to see, they're less likely to come back. So
oh yeah,
it's if you kind of give them a little bit, oh my god, this is fucking awesome, Dude, it's a cat skin where it's a robot cat, and on the inside is a little mini cat that's operating it.
And then inside of that mini cat, it's a dog.
Is it?
I still think you should make a gaming OF.
A gaming? So, Robert, can you please, like, you told me this before, but please elaborate. What do you mean by a gaming like, what would that look like?
So basically, you just like put your gaming content on OnlyFans. Because how many people are actually doing that?
That's a valid point. Well, these are
Like, there's like, you know, OF is like mostly, you know, people doing porn, if not everyone doing porn. So, like, be the outlier and just put, like, gaming content on OF.
that might work.
Like, dude, that is, like, that is rich territory right there.
Well, I think the only problem with it is people might feel as though that it's a bait and switch type of deal, you know?
How would
It's a
we
what?
bait and switch when you know, like, everyone knows, like, what your content is, and it's like, it's not a bait and switch. Like, yeah, it's OF. Initially, it wasn't supposed to be for porn, but
That's true.
females decided to make it for porn, and even the dude who made OF did not want it to be for porn.
Yeah, but then again, he did
Even
see how
one-
lucrative it was.
He saw how lucrative it was. He eventually, in the end, he wanted to get rid of it, but it was making him so much goddamn money to where he was like, you know, fuck it.
Did you hear that
Yeah.
Elon Musk is trying to buy it so he can
Yeah.
get rid of
So
it?
he can, yeah, so he can get rid of it. Yeah.
Shocker.
Just because it's such a stupid fucking platform for porn.
Well, so here's my thing is like, for this is the way I feel about it. I kind of mentioned this before. Like I've evolved when how I feel towards that kind of stuff. I look at it this way: if I was a big busted woman, kind of don't blame them for wanting to do that. You know what I mean? If they make good money. But here's the problem, and this is something that I did some research into. Current OF creators, the average, like what people are making right now, is actually less than minimum wage. You're better off with a minimum wage job than you are doing the other thing because of how much less money you make. Now, obviously that heavily depends on like how you're advertising and everything else, and like it is such a large, like you think about it, it's such a large platform with so many people. So it's one of those things you're just gonna have to navigate, you know.
Well, and I definitely think that OF was really popping off during the pandemic when everybody was getting that extra unemployment money. And
Oh,
they had
100%.
money to spend on shit like,
And they don't have the ability to
Yeah.
go see everybody either. That was the big thing.
yeah.
Where do
Let's
you want to go?
go to the sign.
This is the first time I feel like you've actually picked a location to go to. But you know
No, I
what?
pick
Yeah, but-
locations often. You just don't go to them.
Oof. Tough. Yeah, it makes sense, dude. I also like, I think it's one of those things where this is the double problem, right? The first one is people don't like OF, right? Because of the narrative that it brings and because it is so lucrative for a lot of women. It does make a lot of other younger girls think that that's the right pipeline. The problem with it
It's the
is
standard. Yeah.
yeah, is that you're selling an idea that also kind of hurts your, how do I say this? It not your pride. What's the right word? It hurts your I can't think of the word. It's the word where it's like not just your well-being. It's like self-worth, or it also could just be like dignity.
Your
Dignity.
mental health.
Dignity. You had to, in order for you to find wealth, you used your, like, the most basic asset is getting unclothed. And I, like, to reduce yourself to that is reduction to your dignity. You're like, because there's plenty of women out there who have made like clothing brands that made tons and tons and tons of money, and they didn't need to get nude for that, you know? And so it's kind of one of those things where, you know, it's hard to navigate. Thank you for calling. I got you.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You don't have to sexualize yourself.
Hi, Renee. I know.
Because, yeah,
Wait.
it's
Sugar,
just one of
wait.
those things where it's like you can either sexualize
pick it up.
yourself and have low self-worth, or you could just, I don't know, get a real fucking job.
I've been
why
okay.
not do
That
both?
loan's
Behind
been
you,
kind of
behind
crushing
you.
me lately. Ah.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, sorry, I'm on TikTok and shit right now. So Renee popped in to try to chat. I know that you've been going through some financial troubles too. That's what Xavier said, which is why you haven't been able to help. So, no, dude, like I understand. It goes. It's okay. Whenever you can help, man, I appreciate it. It's one of
Well,
those.
in the end, it's like, it's pretty much society.
Well, yeah. Well, so a lot of these girls, like, what they do is that like they'll be like a content creator. Like, let's say they start streaming, and then after
Quote
streaming,
unquote content creator.
right? But let's say they just start streaming. All right, they're streaming, and then let me reconnect. Hold on, I gotta reconnect this so that way it'll pop up. So they'll go do like YouTube, or they'll do something, and then like eventually the pipeline goes like, they'll see that their numbers are going down, and then there's obviously the people who have stuck around a little bit to encourage them to like do an OF in order to try to make money, and that's how they just kind of get them in there. And it's also this other thing, and I said this before, and I think me and Sugar talked about this. So it's like, it's this like double problem where either you're a WHORE if you don't do it, but then you're also one if you do it. It's like either way they're going to be called names. So it's kind of like, would you rather just say fuck it, make some money, and so on and so forth, or what? You know, I agree with you about like, I just don't think it's a good idea in the first place. I'm trying to make something happen, but fingers crossed, dog, please.
Okay, but here's the thing. You can't listen to every single person that you like.
Yeah, you bonked
see
your head
on the
hard.
internet.
No, I agree with you.
Right.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying like, I get it.
Because no matter what, everyone's gonna have their opinion, and everyone's opinion is like an asshole. Everyone has one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he should be helping me with the other loan.
Like, whether you're in
There's a team here.
WHORE or not, it's like whether you conform
right
to it
Sugar right
or
here.
not,
Sugar right here.
people are like, people
Sugar
will
run.
say you're that if you're not.
Tough.
Damn.
If you don't give them what they want, and then, but if you do, then more people are gonna say that you are.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I agree with you. There's a lot that surrounds it. Like, I'm not trying to justify it, but I'm also just like, I get it. Like, it's kind of hard, right? If you, even regardless of gender, if somebody asked you, hey, I'll pay you, I think she makes about $43 million. So let's say I'll pay you $43 million a year to get fucking naked online. There's not a single, anybody that tells you no is either very rich already, or, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? No one's going to tell you no. That's a lot of money, but there's also no guarantee of that. Like, on the average creator doesn't even make a minimum wage salary. So, like, that's why most people don't do it. And, like, I have considered it, but a lot of people, I'm waiting for Robert and possibly October to join. Are you going to join?
That's what I was.
I've almost had a.
So I'm
Do we
gonna
have
I've
enough
almost
time?
had
Do we have
a.
enough time for another duos, or should we wait?
for a little bit, but then I'll call you back in like an hour.
I'm gonna assume we should.
Oh, yeah.
We'll wait. But no, like I understand objectively. And by the way, Robert, you can actually say the word. It's that TikTok can't hear you. They can only hear me in October. So I just have to be conscious and careful about that. You're fine.
Faggot.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't rage bait us into saying anything bad. Like, but like that's the thing. It's just it's so interesting about it is like, it sucks and I don't like it. But years ago I used to just despise it. Period. End of story. But now I'm kind of like I kind of understand. But I also like, I don't know. I don't think, but I also don't think many of them know the numbers now. And it's also the same reason why, like, for me personally, when people say, oh, you're going to make a lot of money if you do it, I was like, yes, but that's the same thing that everybody says until somebody does it and they don't make that much money. And I just
feel like OnlyFans is the new promising of like trafficking. It's like, oh, you can make so much money this way, but really you're just selling your dignity. I think there's a very small number of people that actually make it and don't have to sell their souls or sell their ass. And I don't know.
Well, that's why
I keep coming back to that original statement.
No, I agree with you. I think that's most of people's interpretation of it. It's, I will say this, right? There's the handful of people that can do that kind of work, whatever. Even though like most people don't want to quantify it as work, but you're doing something to make money. It's unfortunately a form of work. You're doing that kind of work, and objectively, you know, they can handle it, and that's great. A lot of people that are exotic dancers, I know, I'm sorry, that's the only thing I can say for TikTok. They are very used to.
That's pretty much what they are.
Right. So they are very much
go-go dancers.
Go-go dancers is crazy. I love that. Are you downloading something? Or is it updating?
No, sorry. Sorry. There's like a lot going on.
You're okay. Renee's apologizing because he hasn't been able to help with the loan lately.
You remember that friend I told you about that I had a dream about, and then she told me she left her husband? Yeah. 28 minutes ago, her husband posted that his wife was missing.
Oh.
Dun, dun,
Sugar.
No way! He just did that.
He's just giggling too.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's horrible, but what he did was awesome. Like, the timing of that was perfect. Yeah, that's. I hope not. Have you DM'd her recently?
Yeah, she just DM'd me
When was the last time you talked to her?
yesterday.
Ooh, scary. Well,
Jeez, October, you might be in a fucking Netflix documentary.
Stop.
you might be, bro.
Stop.
Where does she live?
I don't know where they were, but she told me she's in Tennessee now.
Do you think that she just didn't tell? Maybe when she says she left her husband, she literally like left her husband. You know what I mean? Like maybe she just fucking dipped and didn't say anything.
Well, okay, so all she said to me was, I left my husband. I said, OMG, no way, are you okay? She said, I'm trying to get him in Tennessee now. I'm just trying to come to terms with being gone.
Oh.
And then he just posted this morning. That was last night. And then this morning, he made a post saying that she's missing since Monday and was last seen at the kids' school where she works in Georgia.
But she said she's in Tennessee. Weird.
Oh, so she didn't like leave him. She left her identity.
Pretty much. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Everything has been.
I've known this girl since we were kids.
It's still really cold out here, to be honest. It's like fucking way too cold out here. I don't like it.
6'7".
6'7" is crazy. I would just wait. You never know. Because, I mean, it's not like we don't know the whole situation. You don't have to, like, report to the police what's happening yet because we don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
I would
this
say
is...
if, like, police pages start reporting someone's missing and you know where she's at, then let the police know. But, like, you don't owe him shit.
And I have no idea why she left. Like, he could be mistreated.
Right.
Or the opposite. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
He is a massive guy, and he's twice her age.
That's fair. Why did his baby mama leave? Do you know that?
Good fucking question.
See, that's my thing, is if anybody ever has any problems with their, like, partner issue, thing like that, and they have children or something, that's usually where I'm like, okay, why did the BD or B or BM? BM? Yeah, why did they leave?
Be whatever.
Be whatever. Be whatever. Why did they leave in the first place? Like, what caused them to leave? Because they'll tell you an answer, but, like, I've been in the I would say it's unfortunate but fortunate situation where I got to talk to the BD and find out what actually happened, which was insane. But Robert was there for that. That was Journey, where I found out that the husband was away on orders and was supposed to have his wife come with him, but she refused so she could cheat on him and do a bunch of other stuff in another state. And she tried telling me that he abandoned her. Like, she painted him as like a terrible person.
It turns out people are liars.
Dude, Kirk, I miss Kirk. Apparently the one lady, I forget her name, but she's been looking for him. Suga is a bus driver? Wow. Where's he taking us? Maybe Suga's kidnapping us.
He is. He absolutely is.
Facts.
I don't have the resources.
I don't know the resources. You just need a car and a dream. He's like I said,
Car
no
and
resources.
paycheck.
Is Kirk alive,
All it
dude?
takes.
Because people have been. Oh, wait. Ooh.
Kirk who?
People. Oh, so I had a coworker named Kirk, and
I remember Kirk.
yeah, Kirk was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
DoorDashed
Renee, you
him a
mixed
couple times.
Kirk's name, and I think it was. I forget his other name. There's another dude with the last name Warren. There's a guy that I hired. Oh yeah, did I ever tell you guys the story
Shane's
about?
last name is Warren.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time that when I was working for this company, I accidentally hired a guy who murdered? Well, okay, I shouldn't say that on TikTok. He excommunicated.
I'm alive.
Excommunicated her living situation.
Yeah, you
Yeah, that's true. He deleted her being, and so basically I hired this guy because we were looking for people and they didn't run background checks at the security company that I was doing or that I was working for.
How did they what?
Yeah, they didn't run background checks because they wanted. Yeah, they were trying to make it cheap. They were like, we just need to get people, and they were like pressing me about hiring people. Because they're like, hey, if you don't hire people, you have to fill these roles. And I was like, brother, there's literally like 17 sites. If I miss like 2 people, then I have to. How am I supposed to do that at the same time? And they literally like figure it out. And I was like, all right, cool. So
It's like, no, I'm not management. You figure it the fuck out.
even though they were management, they were literally the owners.
He told Dano, I'm not doing a background check. Dano said, you son of a bitch, you're in.
No, legit, bro. Well, so the guy had told us, because he seemed really cool. Like, he was like, oh, my dad, like, my dad's a judge in Georgia or whatever. And then he said a couple of other things that were like, that seemed reasonable. Like, he had everything kind of lined up. He was well-spoken and everything and all that. And eventually he was like, hey, if you guys are hiring, do you need a shield? You do not. Robert does, though. Where's Robert? Robert.
And he unalived somebody?
Well, so let me get to that. So he brought his girlfriend in because he was like, oh, you guys need more people. Like, maybe can I recommend having my girlfriend work for you guys? And I said, okay, sure. Robert, stop moving. Robert, stop.
Oh, Jesus.
Robert, stop.
6'9" or 6'7".
Trying
So
to squirt you.
so I hired them both. A few months goes by, and I don't know if it was actually. I don't think it was a few months. I don't know how
That
long
was
it
your
was.
first sign. Never hire a boyfriend, girlfriend together.
I know. Well, so she had a baby, and
Did you hire the baby too?
no, she wasn't. The baby
Hire the whole
was not.
family.
Yeah, it was a bad decision. The baby wasn't like a baby. I think she was like a couple years old. And we like for some reason out of nowhere stopped hearing from the girlfriend, and we were confused. And eventually we also stopped hearing from Kirkland. Well, it had turned out that because he had a prior like conviction or something. I don't know what happened. In Georgia for harming somebody while driving, because I guess he tried to like do that to another person while they were driving. Anyways, so turns out he took MRDR case. Yeah, he took the girlfriend and her child and uprooted their life into a ditch. I don't know how to describe this more in TikTok terms. Deleted and then threw into a ditch. And then they found both, and then they got him. So yeah, I unintentionally hired a murderer.
Wait, is this the same Kirk?
No. This is a different Kirk. I believe it is a different Kirk. So we had old Kirk, who's the cool Kirk, who drove a motorcycle and was really nice and helped everybody. And then there was this Kirkland Warren, who was a person that does the things that make people go away forever type of person.
Okay,
You calling for a
which
shift?
Kirk are we talking about?
You never ended up
Because
meeting him, Robert. It was just some dude.
It's not the Kirk that
Basically, bro sent them
worked
back to their lobby.
at the mall and then at Safeway, right?
No, this is not a Kirk you
Okay.
met. Don't worry. You did not meet the MRDR.
October, who are you
person.
shooting at?
There's a person right behind that cliff.
Yeah, I knocked one.
There's a person right
The
Careful,
gulag.
Dan,
They
there's
got
someone
sent
up
to
there.
the gulag. The very long distance
Go
gulag.
help these boys before they die.
I almost got him. Yeah, it was obviously not intentional, but my job at the time, dude, they were like, you can ask Renee, bro. They were relentless. They were like, you have to hire people now, and I was like, bro, I'm trying. And then they get mad at me for not vetting them properly, but they would literally be like, you have exactly 3 days to hire people to fill these roles, and if you don't do it, then you have to fill every single role for 24 hours straight until you find someone to hire for it.
That's fun because they can't do that.
Yeah, well,
Legally, no job can
Is there
force
just one
you
person
to
up
work
there?
24/7.
well, they basically would have said, essentially, if I didn't work the full 24. Well, they tried telling me they weren't going to fire me, but I was like, They tried telling me that if I
Yeah,
didn't.
guess what? You can also sue the ever-living fuck out of them for, like, gross negligence.
Yeah, they had said that because they were like, well, aren't you just trying to work the 24-hour shifts when we need them because you
He's
value
so
the company?
fucking whited.
And I was literally like, nah, I'm doing it because I don't want to get fired. And they were like, we wouldn't fire you. And I was like, yeah, but you demote me. And I don't want to lose out on that pay. So,
Yeah, and you can still sue them.
probably. But it's about like legal costs. One of them
Did you
was
get him, October?
one of the owners of the company was a trust fund baby. And I did not want to risk that biscuit. I mean, he had more money than me by far, and his parents were like multimillionaires. So there was no world where I could win any kind of lawsuit against them.
Yeah, but still, like, and
Robert
Nobody
could have
heard me.
represented you.
I really could have.
What'd you do?
Because
Oh,
I
Robert could
know a
represent me.
lot of laws.
He would have showed
Which
up
I-
drunk and you would have still won.
I probably
Oh, it
could have.
finally
Because, like,
loaded in?
yeah,
That's
dude,
crazy.
no matter what, like, any company that tries to force you to work 24/7,
Yeah, that whole
they
squad
are
was on.
You leave them
absolutely
for
the
2
fuck liable
seconds.
to a whole bunch of different shit.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of companies get away with a lot of things they shouldn't. Part of it's under-reporting, and the other part of it is get in the car, hits me with the car. The other part of it is it's under-reporting. The other portion of it is kind of one of those deals where it's
Fuck.
like
No, we're on
people don't feel like it. I mean, there's nothing that most people can do. A lot of companies
Get
are
out of there,
really
Tubbers.
good
Get
at
out of there,
finding
get out of there.
little loopholes. Yeah, just let us die. Just go. Just leave. Just leave. You went the wrong way. I think I have time for... Well, actually, I do not have time for one more game. You almost died recently?
How late are you guys staying up?
I'm up for a while.
Alright, I'll pour some coffee then.
You guys stay on for their bit? Oh, you almost died working
Yeah,
there?
like-
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no company can physically force you to work more than 12 hours.
No, I gotta go to work.
Like,
If they end up texting me.
Like, any job can ask you to work more than 12 hours, but you need to give your consent for it.
Well,
But if you say no, they can't do anything about it. And
Yeah.
if they do, you can absolutely be like, hey, no, this is gross mismanagement.
well, and that's the thing, though, is that, like, these people were very toxic, and it was like, if you wanted to keep your role, like, there was a lot that had to transpire for you to be able to keep it. And, I mean...
Here's the thing. But then it comes down to... God, what is that called? Fuck. There's a
Is it like
saying
quid
for
pro
it.
quo?
I can't.
But I
I
think
can't
that's
think of it right now because I'm slightly drunk. But it's not revenge, but it's like
Retaliation.
retaliation. Yes. Thank you, Sugar. I fucking love you.
Got you.
Where if you basically say no, I'm not going to do that, and they retaliate against you by demoting you, you can. There is so many grounds for you to be like, hey, that's not okay, and you can sue the everything shit out of them. And when you were living here, we are such in a liberal state to where they're pretty much gonna go with you.
Yeah, that was a big maybe. But yeah, Renee was pointing out that one of them was a T-Rex. One of the other owners, so there's 2 owners, and one of them literally, he was born with only 6 fingers.
Boo.
And that's your problem because...
No, I just thought it was fun.
Exactly.
Oh.
We used to call him the Lobster. Not to his face, though.
I would call him 60.
60?
60.
Why?
6 fingers.
Oh.
60.